So we're using safety spotter arms here, and you guys could use a power rack or however you can set it up, but pushing against uh, bars that are even on both sides can really help spot your imbalances. So you don't even need to know much about the mechanics of the body, but when you drive straight up into the bar, you keep pushing through it on this deadlift, and then later on I'll show you that we added it and tried it to a press. The first thing that you're going to notice that one side's going to hit first. So that's a clear indicator that you're pushing off uneven, right? And then you got to figure out where that imbalance is coming from. So we started there on that first set. You see I started to reach my weak lat. You can see right there, that's why Leslie shook her head. Her right side hit first. So she felt the imbalance. What we both got from this drill was that this really allowed us to work our weak muscles, because if you realize it, if you're always driving off your strong side, the weak side muscles can never turn on, or they're not used to turning on. So when I'm finally pushing evenly, like the safety spotters that I'm pushing against, they're kind of keeping me in line, keeping me balanced, right? So they're like an alignment check. And then so I finally felt my left lat turn on as much as my right, and it was burning. I'm really pushing through the left leg, which usually doesn't feel on. So it's a really good burn. Then so, hey, I thought, why not apply it to everything else? We only got to do a strict press. But same thing here, I started doing the press, and I got my left lat and riblet, the whole side of my back to turn on, which never turns on a strict press. And see, that's why I reached for it again. It was kind of shocking. So again, having the safety spotters there, it's just like a simple hack to make sure that you're in proper alignment. Usually we would review our videos, see our barbells crooked. So if you keep pushing up against it, you'll feel what muscles you're using, and you can just ask yourself, is it equal on both sides? So that wasn't as straight, she's kind of crooked. So the second set, I had her flex her glutes first, and then she was able to get her left lat even out the bar a little bit more. And then so I had everyone try it, because that's what we do. So right there, the right side went up first. You can see that right shoulder is a little higher. And then I had him re-rack it, because the protocol is press the way you normally press as a baseline, so he feels what muscles are on when you press normally. Now I had him flex the glutes first, the core, then push up, and he finally got that weak lat to turn on, but he's a lot more balanced. But this allows him to push as hard as he can and slowly find the muscles that aren't working. So it's a pretty cool drill. We want to apply that to the bench press, a front squat, a back squat. So really put it to test for everything else. But, we were just messing around in class. Then this is my 14-year-old son. Had him do the same thing. If you look, the left side's kind of drooping. When he presses, it kind of collapses down. You see that? Well, pushing against an object that's even, it really highlights that. You guys see that? So I had him push, and then we compared the two, and you could really take a snapshot of the lift.